Well, we got some food to cook. Never made the oyster cracker things, so we'll get to that in a couple days. The guys were fine with not having those. We had plenty of snacks. We got some ribeye chops here, and we have some pork steaks. We have potatoes that's going to get mashed, and we have some carrots that are going to get roasted, brown and serve rolls, and sauerkraut. So I better get busy. Hey, it's Lori, and we have some food to cook today. I'm doing New Year's Day dinner. It's kind of a later dinner, but that's okay. That's fine. We already had some guys DoorDash earlier. Well, not too much earlier. So kind of a late lunch, early dinner. But I'm going to make a later dinner. It's already 6, what is it? What time is it? 6:20. We got different times. What time is it?
6:25.
It's 6:25 p.m. That's okay. Huh? I know, they're all different. Well, the oven's on preheating. Coffee pot says one thing, microwave says another. You never know what that microwave's gonna say. It's always messing up on the time. But anyway, we've got all this food to cook, and I'm gonna get it started. I'm gonna roast up some carrots, mash up some potatoes, and yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna get the pork chops started first because I'm gonna put them in the oven to finish them off. So I'm gonna get these started. Sylvester's being a stinker over here. He's not gonna knock it over. There's nothing in it. He's just checking things out for some reason. Sylvester was over here trying to reach up and get this plastic bag because he has an obsession with plastic bags. And I said, hey, as soon as I said it, he acted like he was stretching. Didn't he?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, right, buddy. Nice try, but I don't buy it. Okay, I'm gonna put some, I have my towel here that I'm just gonna put in the laundry when I'm done here. So there's that. And I'm gonna use some of my barbecue seasoning. Oh, is that the, yeah, that's the sprinkles. All right, we're just gonna put some of this on. And I'm gonna get a glove. All right, got me a glove. Just one, just the Michael Jackson style. I'm gonna put a little bit of bacon grease in my pan over here and get it warmed up. Okay, and I am gonna do Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm not sure, hold on, let me see what's all in the frame over here. Okay, just checking. I'm gonna do Sweet Baby Ray's on these pork chops. And then the pork steaks aren't going to get the Sweet Baby Ray's. They'll just get seasoned. Kind of rub that around a little bit. And then I'm going to get these in the pan and get the potatoes peeled and ready to go. Yeah, this barbecue seasoning is so good. And I guess I'll go ahead. These are kind of thin. Oh, I wonder if they're thin cut. I didn't look at the outside. I don't think they are. Anyway, I'm going to get some seasoning on these two and let them sit while these are cooking. And yeah, I'll get back with you. Okay, I'm working on getting the potatoes cut up. I got them all peeled. We've got these pork chops browned up in this pan right here. This is my big pan that I got from Costco. I got it in a set of 2. So I got one of them covered with foil. The other one's going to get parchment on it here in a minute. Okay, here's all the pork chops that I made so far. I have all the pork chops done, but the pork steaks are in the pan now, except for the one that won't fit. These are going to go in the oven. I'm going to cover them, put them in the oven for probably about 15-20 minutes. And then I'll uncover them and put some barbecue sauce on them. Here is the carrots, and I'm going to get these kind of seasoned up a little bit real quick. And get those in too. Okay, so I'm going to use avocado oil. I'm going to use some freeze-dried chives, and this is just parsley. So that's what I'm going to use for the carrots. I'm not really going to measure, but I'm going to put a couple tablespoons in. Yeah, that's more than a couple tablespoons, but yeah, that's probably too much. Okay, that, and I'm just going to use the rest of the chives that I have here, which is probably a couple of tablespoons. Yeah, and I thought I would put the parsley on like after it cooks. Well, probably after it cooks all the way. So that's what I'm gonna put in here. So I don't know whether you can see it or not, but that. And I'm just gonna use my hands. I could have left my gloves on, but, well, I wouldn't want to leave my gloves. I could have put gloves on, put clean gloves on, but it's no big deal. My hands will wash. So it's just way easier to do something big like carrots with your hands. So, okay, now they're gonna go in the pan. Single layer, get roasted for probably, I'll check them after about 20 minutes. See what they're looking like. I'm gonna dump the rest of this on them. Okay, that's good. Okay, here's the carrots going in. Alexa, set a carrots timer for 20 minutes. Carrots timer. Okay, got the pork steaks cooking and everything's turned on now. I'm gonna go ahead and put some butter on these rolls. I don't know, that might not be melted enough. Yeah, I'll make it work. So this is all 3 packages of those rolls. I'm gonna go ahead and just put them all in the oven. They're dated today. Yeah, they're dated today. Today is, like I said before, New Year's Day. They were dated today. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put these all in. I actually kept, if you can see here, I kept a couple of the bags. So if we have leftovers, which we'll have leftovers, and I'll just stick them back in the bags, and these rolls never go to waste here. The guys, we just grab those and snack on them. So, and I saved the jar. I saved the jar for the sauerkraut because I don't know why I always do that with sauerkraut, but I like to put the leftover sauerkraut back in the jar. So that's what we do with that. And this is just my water that I'm drinking. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush these and set them aside. Oops, I'm getting ready to boil over. Hang on. Okay, the potatoes are over there boiling. They were starting to boil over a little bit. So, and the packages on these rolls say to brush them with egg whites, and you can put like poppy seeds on them if you want to, or sesame seeds, or, you know, probably says other things too. I didn't read it all, but I just do it like this. I always have. When we had Thanksgiving at my dad's, when my dad was still alive, he always did them like this too. So we just butter the tops, and it makes them really good. Makes them nice and toasty, but not burnt. I like a lot of things well done, but dinner rolls isn't one of them. All right, I think that's enough. I'll just use the rest of this in the potatoes. I got this butter out. This butter is cut up to go into the mashed potatoes too, so I'll just put this in them as well. Okay, I'll just set these aside for now. Here we go. I don't know if I can get that out of there. I might have to melt it a little bit again. We'll see. Oh yeah, I can get it out. Not a problem. Okay, so there's that. Get all this butter in here. I'm gonna mash the potatoes. They're gonna be ready a little ahead of time, but that's okay. We'll just keep the lid on. Yeah, I like to put in a little salt and pepper and butter. Ooh, that's plenty. A bit of salt. All right. So it's still, yeah, it's still pretty warm. smushed a little bit, and I'll get them mashed. Normally I wouldn't cut them so small, but, well, I would cut them this small if I want smooth mashed potatoes. I like lumpy mashed potatoes, so I just cut them, the potatoes in like 4 pieces, depending on the size. They're pretty big chunks when I put them in there and boil them. And that makes good lumpy potatoes. But everybody else seems to like smooth, so I guess I'll do that. Huh?
I'm impartial.
Yeah, John's impartial. He'll eat whatever kind of potatoes. I mean, it's potatoes. They're just good. All right, let me get these mashed. Okay, they're mostly smooth. This pan's still pretty hot. The lid looks messy, but that's okay. I'm just gonna keep them in there. Here I have the sauerkraut going. It's heating up. Nobody likes the smell of sauerkraut but me. I love it. I love the smell of sauerkraut. Okay. These have been in for about 30 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some barbecue sauce on. After 20 minutes, I did go ahead and I didn't really flip the carrots, but I just kind of shook them real good. So that'll be fine. And we're just doing Sweet Baby Ray's on all of these. It always makes a whistly sound. Or a fart sound. One or the other. Oh. Okay, that should be more than enough. And my brush had butter on it, but that'll be fine. I have another brush, but I'm just gonna keep using this one. Because the other brush I would have to wash by hand, and being New Year's Day, you're not supposed to wash dishes, right? You're not supposed to be cleaning or doing any of that kind of stuff. I didn't have a choice but to run the dishwasher earlier, but I figured, hey, I didn't wash them, the dishwasher did. So let's hope the dishwasher doesn't have bad luck or no prosperity or whatever you want to say. However that works. I don't want to wash away the prosperity. Yeah, I guess that just depends on if you're superstitious. Are you superstitious? Let me know down in the comment section. Are you superstitious at all? And if so, what kind of superstitions do you have? That'd be fun to know. What are your superstitions? Do you have any New Year's Day? So this is what we eat, pork and sauerkraut on New Year's Day. But I know, like in the South, they don't eat that. They eat black-eyed peas and I don't know what. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, what do you eat on New Year's Day? I put these back in for another 20 minutes, and I just stuck the foil on top of them that was on the pork chops. So I'm gonna give them a little test. I had a knife out, but I'll just use a fork. Oh, they're still hard as a rock. Probably because they're in there with the pork chops. So yeah, they're pretty hard. I'll just cover them up good. As good as I can with the hot pan. Okay, I'll just stick them back in, I guess. What else are you gonna do? It'll be fine if they're not quite ready. Yeah, it'll be fine because we're an eat when you're hungry kind of house anyway. And because we don't sit down at the table and have dinner. We just don't. Thanksgiving we do, and Christmas we just graze and kind of eat whenever. So that's just how it is around here. And it works. It works for us. So we have our coffee time. That's when we have our chit chat. And whatever guy is home can sit and have coffee with us too, or stand and chit chat with us in the kitchen. But anyway, yeah, so the rolls aren't in yet. I'm still waiting on the pork chops and carrots to finish. Pork chops are gonna get done well before the carrots, but that's fine. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. I don't think anybody's really starving. Brendan, are you hungry? Are you pretty hungry? No? Yeah, see, nobody's really starving, and Chase got DoorDash for him and Hayden earlier. Did you eat anything today already?
I ended up having a couple of those cookies, a pack of Ritz crackers, and Chase gave me a 6-piece medium fry that he had.
Oh, so you had some McDonald's too. Oh, okay. And a big glass of chocolate milk. Yeah. Brennan's a chocolate milk guy. Well, he's not the only chocolate milk guy, but he's the one that always has his chocolate milk every day. Except for maybe tomorrow. I don't think we have any chocolate syrup left. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. But anyway, yeah, so he had, I guess Chase must have got McDonald's for the three of them, because the three of them are the ones that are upstairs. Chase, Hayden, and Brendan. Josh is downstairs and in a bedroom down here, and John and I's bedroom's in the back of the house, and right next to that is my craft room. So, yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll be back when the pork chops are done. Or maybe the carrots, I don't know. But I'll be back. Oh, hey, also, I just got a notification. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for the coffee. You bought me a coffee, and I appreciate it so much. So, yeah, thank you for the coffee. Here we go. We got dinner rolls. Whole bunch of dinner rolls. Chase, you'll be happy. We got, look at all those. All those brown and serve rolls. And here's the rest of the food. Here's the barbecued ribeye chops. And the pork steaks. Mashed potatoes. Sauerkraut. Chase's favorite. He's not going to comment at all. But he is sitting behind me. He hates sauerkraut. And we've got carrots. They're looking pretty yummy. They're still just a little bit firm, but that's okay. They'll be good that way. So yeah, this is everything. We got some soft butter right there. If anybody wants that. So I guess it's chow time if anybody's hungry. And that's going to be it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me while I cooked our New Year's dinner, our New Year's Day dinner. Yeah, so that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.